Greetings guys, Jay Smith here, down at Bury Golf Range in Suffolk as normal, like I do for the reviews. Today we've got the Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic Flash. I think Callaway might lose the GBB bit, but it might be just call it Callaway Epic Flash. What the Flash is, it'd be interesting to know, I don't know, because I have sourced this club not through Callaway marketing side, from my own way, because to make sure this video gets out for release time, I wanted it, so I don't know anything about the tech in the head. The good thing about that is, because I don't know it's there, there's more honest understanding of, do I feel it? If there's a difference. Is there a performance difference? We don't know. I'm going to go outside now, I'm going to set up the cameras, hopefully see if we can feel any difference between the old and the new. Okay, both cameras set up, quad on the floor, FSX mobile, capturing quad information and also screenshots so you can see. I'll pop that on the old one part of the screen so you can see. Epic Flash, new for 2019, changing from the Epic from last year. Now Callaway are trying their best they can to try and limit what they're doing with driver releases. They have had bad press in the past for not necessarily being very kind to the customer, been releasing something every 6 months or so, or that was the impression. They're trying to keep to a sensible release date. Now, still running Rogue, so the Rogue is not leaving the lineup, they're keeping it there like they did with Epic last year, but this will be the Epic replacement. Now we've gone a little bit yellow, so we've got the black and the green like we did before. We've got a slightly bigger Callaway imprint, Callaway logo and title on there, you cannot miss it now, but we've now got a bit of flash. Do I like the yellow and green? Not great. Do I like the boxing glove head covers? No I don't, not great, but when it comes to the green and the yellow, not a fan. Although I have heard that the Tour head covers are a slightly different colour for the Tour guys. When it comes to the tech in this, now as I said before, I haven't been given this one directly from Callaway. To get this video out for you guys to see in line with release date, I've sourced this one myself, so I haven't got all the media gumph that you get, or I get normally when it comes to all the tech. The good part of that, I would say, would be I don't know necessarily what's in this different to the old Epic. I mean, obviously we've got jailbreak, you can see that. You've got that big old movable weight, and it is a big lump of metal that you can move from fade and draw, quite a decent amount. I have hit this twice, I think twice, yeah, 3 times maximum. And I have to have it in the fade setting, because what I've found when it comes to Epics and also the Rogues, everything for me wants to go left. So this is in its fade setting to try and keep it off the left hand side. So when it comes to the rest of it, I don't know, there's some pictures on the internet to say what the inside of this face looks, because it's a bit complicated, and yeah, they are trying basic they can do to try and make the middle as fast as they can legally, and then also the outer perimeter as kind as they can. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to hit some, only 4. We don't want to go crazy. But as I say, we've got the FSX mobile capturing the information, so all I will basically get an idea of how it feels on face, because it's a carbon head. With carbon heads, you get that dull feeling. So, right, let's just hit 4 of these. Down by the ball, it looks lovely and Callaway-like. That's baby left. Classic Callaway for me. I might have to adjust that. It was a good hit, but it's long and it's left. Feel-wise, God, it's cold out here today. I hate winter. Feel-wise, it is dead. Yeah, I'm used to a ping driver, which is a bit more kind of titanium crack. Do I dislike it? Not at all. I like it quite a lot, to be fair. Do it feel any different to the old Epic? No. It'd be interesting to see when I start hitting these with premium golf balls, my Vice Pro, to see if it actually goes any further. Be interesting to see what I might do with the swing speed. I'm not quite sure. Let's hit another one, see what it's like. See if we can stop it going so far left. That tee flew. I'm going to have to go get that. If not, I'll start running out of tees. Decent shot. I can't say anything wrong with that one. Yeah. Does it feel anything? No, I cannot choose anything between the Callaway Epic and the Callaway Epic Flash. It'd be interesting to see in the numbers side of it, because it feels identical, and I didn't dislike the feel to the old one at all, and I like the feel of this one as well. I mean, I could very, very, very much game this club. I just need to aim a bit more right, because this feels like, to me, like everything wants to go left. Get that tee back again. Running out of tees. Nice shot again. I can't complain with that. Come here, tee. What would I say? Last one. Could I complain at all about the... It looks nice. It feels nice. These are range balls, so I can't see how they're actually performing. I'm really interested to now go get this on GC Quad with my Game & Ball Vice Pro to see what difference it makes, because it feels lovely, looks lovely. I do like that little piece of little lipstick line they've got around there, although the yellow, why yellow? Why make it yellow? Yellow and green. I mean, I've got yellow shoes, but I wouldn't want to put green on them as well. Right, last one. Let's see if we can make this a half decent one. Nice shot again. Yeah, guys, I cannot, I can't choose on this one when it comes to the old one and the new. Feels lovely, looks generally, behind the ball looks great. The sole with the yellow for me I don't like, but again, that's personal preference. You guys might go out there and this is going to look quite nice on the rack. It'd be interesting. Right, let's go hit this. I'm going to go hit a bunch of shots. I'm not just going to go hit 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. I'm going to hit loads, so we can try and get me as the human out of the equation and see, on average, how does this thing work. Okay, now all the hitting done. I'm suitably knackered, but the interesting thing is that normally I swing around at 110, maybe just fractionally faster, but it's basically 110. And I chose to do that in 2018 to try and control dispersion as best I could do. Now, I did notice though, and I did think to myself when I was, just before I did the test, that guys are going to be looking on my old one, my Epic 2016, 2017, whatever it was, 2017 review, and when I was swinging slightly faster. So what I thought I'd do is swing a little bit quicker, just so I can be a fair comparison if people want to flick around. But anyway, done all the hitting. Let's go to the studio, get the information up there, and see how well this Epic Flash performs. Right, back in the studio now. It's time to go crunch these numbers. Now, there's going to be a lot of numbers here, so what I've done is, rather than, when I've hit about 25 shots or so rather than having, like, scrolling through, that's just crazy, I get a page of data up there. You've got the averages at the bottom, but there is some more information right at the very top that I could scroll through, but there's just no point. You can just see the averages down there. So, right, so we're going to go the Epic Flash, the normal one. There is a Sub-Zero one coming, but yeah, we'll have a look at what the information on this. So we're going to do ball data first. So like a bunch of shots here. So I'll superimpose it on the old screen so you can see. And then, yeah, it keeps on going right at the top. Anyway, ball speed 157.7, 1.158. That's fine. 14.8 degrees. Now I'd like to get that, if I could, slightly that way. It's too high at the moment. I'd like to get it slightly lower. Reason being of that is because of the ball speed that I've got and the launch angle with the spin that we're going to get to. You'll see what I mean. It's like a baby off to the right, a 2-1-5-3 spin. So it's quite a low spinning club as a standard weapon. Little baby 68 revolutions left, so it's fairly straight. But you're looking at 41 degrees descent angle, so it's coming in slightly too steeply. So what I would like something around about no more than 40 would be sort of high 30s would be ideal. So it's coming in more like that, so it hits the ground then chases.
I mean, it's going up 40 yards. That's what's going to happen. But it's carrying 279, so within reason, 280 yard carry with a total air of 302. So I've got the information up on my screen here, and as when it comes to feel wise, you could struggle to find another club which is better feel wise. Let's go by club head, the all important club head. Now remember, most of the time when I'm doing my reviews from last year, I dialed my speed back down to about 110 so I could try and control dispersion. But bear in mind, I did an Epic video in 2017 when the first Epic came out. You're going to potentially, or some people are going to go back onto that video and then sort of compare ball data. So I wanted to swing at the same speed as I was swinging then, so people could really have a look if they wanted to and compare the two. Anyway, 113 miles an hour, so about 3 miles an hour faster than normal. Doesn't seem a lot, but there's quite a big difference when it comes to my feelings of how I deliver. But yeah, 3 miles an hour I did there. Up by 5.9 degrees, so 6 degrees hitting on the way up. That's the driver coming on the way up, attack angle as it hits the ball. 0.7 degrees out to in and 0 face to par, so it's quite efficient necessarily. There's no massive face to par fall problems, anything like that. It's hitting fairly squarely on. If you go to the far right, we see the strikes averages of 9 mil toe, 5 mil high. But if you can have a look on that screen, I do move about. I am not a robot by no stretch of the imagination. You can see I move about. So again, that's just me being me, but the average to be within reason where I'd want it to be when it comes to strike. I'm delivering 19.2 degrees of dynamic loft. I would like to deliver less. Now, I can either deliver less in my delivery or I can't. I'm already set this 9 degree head down to 8 degrees. I can't go any lower. So I would have to probably do that in physical swing change to try and get the maximum out of this club. But yeah, so that is the head data. When it comes to necessarily how everything compares, I can put that up on the screen. So it's all in one, so you can actually see. Very well performing club, 280 yard carry. You cannot complain something that averages 208 yards carry. Now I was swinging slightly faster than normal, but it's only very, very slightly. But it is still an exceptionally good club. Is it massively better than the old Epic? No, it's not massively better at all. It'd be very hard for me to exactly give a definitive places where the new Epic is better than the old. I don't think Callaway will ever even say that we are making this new Epic to be massively better than the old one. I mean, they might put a number of how many miles an hour ball speed that they may get, but it's more down to in the realms of reality. If you've got someone who's got an Epic, the old Epic, are they going to go to a new one? Most probably not, unless you've got lots of money or you just fancy wanting the latest thing out there. Then no, you're probably not going to change. The people that are going to be probably looking at something like this are the people that are coming from a very old club to start with and they need to change their driver, and this is one that's just out now. Obviously Rogue is still going, so it's not the saying that's going to come out the other lineup. This is going to run alongside Rogue, but obviously for the next 2 years potentially. So great club, very expensive as it is, but all the clubs this year for 2019 are going crazy. So yeah, I'm not going to say too much thing on the price, because if not, I will be saying things about the price on every single review I'm going to be doing in 2019 when it comes to drivers. So I hope you liked it anyway. So yeah, give it a click on the old tick, give it a little like down there, helps the channel out. Also, while you're there, if you haven't already, subscribe, and while you're clicking the little box, it's free, doesn't you have to pay for anything else like that. It's a completely free subscription. Little bell. When you're down there, click the little bell. That'll give you a notification as when I put up another video. Yeah, so I hope you liked it. Click, tick, like, everything else. Comment below. And we'll see you again soon.